When I caught you at the station, it was over when you got me in your sights.
So by rights, when me and Roy come back, there should be cows walking around in here, not dogs. Inky, you're not even funny. Rabbit killer. Okay, so far nobody is in my area and I'm slightly concerned that it's just not working. So I'm gonna go and find a cow, his number is on that list, and I'm gonna push her through the robot and just see what happens, just so I know for my peace of mind that it's gonna work. I've put ignore the fact that I've tipped it all over the floor, literally just a bit of silage in, to keep them occupied. It just is a grab of silage, to be fair. It's not the same stuff. Well, it is the same stuff as what they're eating. It's just not got the meal in it. So they'll be absolutely fine. It's not like a massive change in diet or anything. That was my concern. But yeah, they seem to be absolutely fine. So let's go and find a cow. Okay, so we'll go for 798. Hello, 798. Could I borrow you, please? I'm ever so sorry to disturb your heating. Let's go. See if I can just shimmy her towards a robot. Go on, good lass. So let's see if this cow stays in or goes right through and gets directed away. Yeah, that didn't work, did it? That did not work. I'm not showing Martin because he's shy, but look at the twins. Are you ready? Right, there's one there in the middle of that blob. No pressure or anything, Martin. And then one there as well. We don't necessarily want twins though. It's not a good thing for cows.
It was clear I wasn't able to control my knees, cause I was hypnotized. I can't deny, you got fire in those eyes.
Yeah, button.
So me and you could run away. I think I know a place where
When Jose's escape. Oh no. Feral donkeys. Feral. Little Rachel's about to get served. She's having an Angus because she's an old girl. Are you happy there, Rachel? So people keep asking how the pet lambs are. How are the pet lambs? Well, they are all right, yeah. There's lots of them. Two sadly met their maker about maybe a fortnight ago. We just had a bit of bloat. I don't know what the crack was with it. It just happened. So we lost two, but the rest, they're absolutely fine. They are huge. There is still some very smaller ones that I'm keeping an eye on, like this one at the end here. And they were in a separate pen over there, still on milk. But actually, they were old enough to come off milk, and I don't think I was doing them any favours. They just sat there small, miserable, and not very happy looking. So they are old enough to come off milk. So I've taken them off milk, and do you know what? They're less bloated, and they're a lot happier looking. I think you sometimes have to take your human views out of it and what you think you should be doing, and just go for what you should be doing, instead of what you think. They seem to be faring a lot better for being off milk. So I was watching, two people actually told me about pet lambs. So Matt Blair, he told me about his pet lambs, and his is 6 week cut off point. 6 weeks cut off milk because it doesn't more harm than good any longer. And then there's a girl from Scotland, Livestock Farm, her Instagram name is. Anyway, she'd done a thing on, I think it was A Plan Rural, I could be wrong though, and it was about pet lambs, keeping pet lambs, and she had said there's a 5 week cut off. And I thought, do you know what, why am I paying like extra for milk at 60 quid a bag or whatever I think it's 60 quid a bag. Why am I paying that when they're going through literally like half a bag a day? So when I could take them off and put them on nuts. So I've put them on nuts. So we're on Cars Billington lamb feed. So as soon as they're old enough, they will be going on to some kind of other nut, Commander nut, Applebee flake. I don't know, whatever someone advises, because obviously, as I've said before, and I will say again, I'm not the expert on this. I'm just kind of winging it and going off what a lot of other people on the internet are telling me. they're influencing me into making decisions. So yeah, today I've just had the AI people here. We use a company called Cemex, and they come and they carry the semen with them, and they AI cows. So basically, in the morning, I will look through my list of cows that are bulling, so they're ready to be served. It shows, and then I'll ring them and I'll say I've got, you know, yay many, and they'll come out and they will serve them for me. They will inseminate them. So it's artificial insemination. It is not half as I thought it was quite a complex thing. It isn't. It literally is a simple, easy, quick process, and the cows are not bothered in the slightest. Another important thing I've learned about pet lambs: do not give them hay. Don't do it. And don't give calves hay. Give them straw. Give them straw. So we did, I can probably find the videos, and if you're a long-term watcher, you will have seen the videos. We had a lot of dairy bullocks on. So we had loads and loads of dairy bullocks on, and we had them in two separate places. We had them down the yard and up here in the handling system of all places, because we were just desperate. We needed the space, and the handling system's roofed over, and it needs to work for its money because it costs a bit of money to do it. So it's not just a handling system, it's kind of a collection area when we need it. You know, we could put cows and calves in, we could put cows that turn out to have a bit of yonis or something, we could separate them in there, or we could put calves in, we could do anything. Anyway, they were in there, and we fed straw to the ones up here, and the ones down the bottom, we fed them silage because they were next to the silage pit. Wow, the difference in the animals, I can't even tell you. The ones that were up here were clean, they were happy. Hello, lassie. This one's got a sore foot. She needs seen to, look. She's got a sore foot. I think she's got a bit of an abscess. Ladies. So this is just dry cows calving. Shut these up. Yeah, the ones that were on silage were dirty. They had a lot looser poo. They weren't as well conditioned. The ones up here that were on straw were fluffy. They were clean. They were not as bloated. They were just all together a lot more healthy than what the ones down the yard were. And I didn't realise that feeding straw versus silage was going to make such a big difference to something. But it's crazy, that difference. Honestly, it's crazy. I've tied a knot that I can't undo. I need to see what number this cow is, because I'd say, hazard a guess, that we're doing something. So it says she's going to be calving on the 3rd of June. So she's one just to keep an eye on, because she looks like she's warming up. Yesterday, somebody pulled their collar off. We'll not mention any numbers. Let's just call her 890. I need to go and find her and pop it back on. I have a major problem. My wheel's fallen off my wheelbarrow. Big issue. First world problem. Hello. Anyone wanted to know how bendy Fias was? She's right behind me. Silage sheet has just arrived. Try not to video the guy, it's a bit rude, isn't it? Silage sheet's just come. In the past, we have been known to literally go off the morning of silaging and get silage sheet. Well, that is not happening, so we've ordered it in plenty of time. Okay, so I am stood very high up. I have a couple of cows that are due to calve, so on with the farm stream CCTV. Obviously, you can't see it. There it is. I'm literally just plugging it back in. Keeping an eye on the girls. Last time I used it was for lambing. They're all wondering what I'm doing up here. Jerseys though is, right, they will ruin everything and anything. And it's not really very good. Just drop something. Yes, I didn't think I'd find that. Do something really naughty that is really unusual for me. Rufus is in trouble. Bet you can't guess what I said. It had something to do with bucket, scrubber and stuff, and get outside now. That's what I had to do with. And this was apparently his best attempt. So he can come back and do it again until it's clean. That's exactly what he can do. Yeah, no, no, we're not getting away with that. Not at all. So, oh my God, look at the state of me putting lime everywhere. Cow and calves, plural, are absolutely fine. I'm just going to go and give the cow, if I can find it, a bolus, an extra calcium dose, but I've lost the bolus. Roy's run off with it. That's what I'm looking for, and then I'm going to go and do that. She's actually led down, so I think I might jump on her. Get a gate off. Naughty cows. In all the time that we've had Limmies, Blues, blue cows, Anguses, which even twice the size of one of these things, this gate has never been off until now. And it's a heavy gate. I'm coming.
My heart is yours to break. I can't deny. You got fire in those eyes. Ooh, oh, oh, oh. Ooh, oh, oh,
Look at the state of me now. They are not shorthorns, they are Ayrshires. Ayrshire cross Jersey. That is an interesting combo. So yeah, I don't know what I'm going to do with them. Yes. Hi guys. Turn around. All right. Okay, so how are the Barbie twins? Let me show you. Hi Barbie twins, how are you? They're very, very tiny. That was the cutest thing I've ever seen. They're both heifers. Oh yeah. That is more what I expected, like the size of a Jersey calf to be. Tiny little dots, basically. I'm expecting all Jersey calves to be this small. Shall I stand next to it for scale? Because it is rather tiny. And I can show everyone how small you are. Oh, you can't see how quite so small it is. For me, this is like the smallest thing I've ever seen in my life. It's like a dog. We are not used to this. It's so cute though. As they are not Jersey calves, we have left them with the mum. That's a good poo. Well done, calf. Wow, that is a good one. That's the grossest thing I've ever seen in my life. Wow, what a poo. I'm shocked. I am shocked such a tiny thing can have such a thing as that. Wow. It's definitely drinking milk. Probably only doing it on the milk, to be fair, but you know what? It's good stuff. It's good stuff. If these were Jersey calves, we would have taken them immediately. So basically, the Jersey calf would not have even have touched the ground, and I would have nicked it and put it next door. We've been advised to do that by several thousand people, just to negate the risk of the yonis. If we have any, we haven't had them tested yet. We will do when we milk record, but we haven't had that done yet. So just to be safe, obviously that's going to happen ASAP. So if any of them cows behind me happen to calve to a Jersey, actually, to be honest, when I walked over, that one was on the floor over there, and it was very dark red, and I thought it was a Jersey, but it's not. It's an Ayrshire. They are Ayrshire heifers. So if anyone wants an Ayrshire cross heifer, get in touch. Do you know what? They should be decent little milking mums, wouldn't they? But yeah, you know. So what I'm going to do right now, the second is I am going to go through a list of these cows, which is on my phone, so I won't video it because I need my phone. And I'm going to figure out who is soonest to calve. There's about 5 or 6, I think, that need to come through into here. So they will live in this side. Now, the only thing is I'm going to have to be really careful when Roy goes in with the bobcat. So we're working it at the minute that Roy's driving the bobcat in. I'm watching back, scaring cows away from the bobcat because they just... not very good at going in with things. They just want to jump on the bobcat and get run over by it, really, to be honest. They're going to live in this side, and then the furthest away calving will live in the far side. Sorry, I could turn the camera around, then you can see what I mean. Soonest to calve will live in here next to the calving pens. They will be fed a dry cow nut, which is extremely expensive, but meant to be very good and sort of stop the need for those boluses that we used last night. But I don't know whether we'll just use the lot that we've got, see if it makes a big difference and see how we get on. I don't know. The ones that are furthest away calving can go through there. Very long term, the cubicle shed is currently undergoing a bit of a revamp. I've showed you all the cubicles that we've got to go in there. And then when we dry them off, they'll go in there. They'll live in there for a while. And then they'll come into here, then into here, and then into here. Or there's a possibility they might just get turned out. And then they calve outside and we bring them in. That's also a possibility, a strong possibility to be fair. But while we found our feet, we wanted them inside. Now, a lot of people have been asking when the cows are going out. When we feel that we are equipped to deal with chasing cows around a field and not just around the shed, and also when the grazeway goes in. When the grazeway goes in, then we'll consider turning the cows out. Oh, we've lost a calf. Oh no, what are you doing through there? Silly Billy. Let's sort these cows out, to be in it. So I have just separated with the help of my gate operator. Very important job. I have just separated the shed. So these are furthest away calving. They're all in June, like the 7th of June, that kind of thing. So we're weeks away. We're like a month away. That is a very naughty animal. Very naughty. Look at her. Traipsing around, causing trouble. She's a bit of a bully, actually. She's one to watch, I think. Fun one. Can't see. Fine then, have a look. We're jiggling a little bit. Having camera is set up. Can you see over there next to that piece of wood? That was where I didn't want the cows to chew through the lamb feeder next door. Calving cam is set up. All of this is scrubbed ready.
my soul.